As an idea, I'm super excited about it. I got to know like the magic of ropes only a few months ago, and since then I've been like loving it, and it's really, for me, it's like really relieving, especially on stressful periods. I wouldn't say that I'm scared, but I have a bit of fear or whatsoever. But I feel like BDSM and being on ropes is really related to trust and good communication. So I'm kind of excited to see how it will go on and how it will work.
Okay.
But I did a couple of suspensions. One of them was a bridge suspension. So basically I was hanging from a bridge some months ago. And yeah, I think that was the first real experience. And then a couple of times with some friends we've been doing it, but like I think not really like professional BDSM session of that. Pain.
And do you like pain?
Yes. So that's why I guess I'm not super scared about it, because I know that I enjoy, even if there's going to be pain. But on the other hand, I feel like it's not the connotation of pain, the one that we have, that it's going to be bad because it's going to be pain, but it's another kind of relieving and getting more in touch with yourself. Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Also, I think that it's an experience that maybe it's not for everyone, but I think like a lot of people are a bit, how do I say it? Are a bit anxious to try it. But it's part of like when you feel, it's a moment when you feel like you're hopeless. For me at least, it's very exciting, because of course you will know that if you have the trust and communication, as I said, you know that you're not hopeless. But at that moment when you feel that, it's a whole other feeling that you are exploring, that you cannot have in your everyday life, that you're like going to work, doing this like a machine, but you do not get in touch with some other feelings, I feel like. And I feel like ropes give you a bit more understanding towards that. Submissive, yeah. That's why I do not have problems with like being tied and having pain or whatever. But I can imagine like if the role was like on the other side, I would ambivert maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I can be pretty extrovert at some point, but then I need my own corner sometimes. Where totally agree. Like I think that maybe many people cannot do the difference, but I feel like the ones who really understand it and are passionate about it can do a difference of I'm being dominant or submissive to this person in this scene, but that does not have to do something with being outside of the scene. If we're having a normal conversation, our daily lives or whatsoever, then we are two normal people. But what's in the BDSM scene, if it's like being submissive and dominant, tied or tying or being tied, then that is something else, and it's only in that field, let's say. Anxiety just happens once in a while. I get those kind of panic attacks. It's physical and also mental for me. So mental, it's kind of exhausting and tiring because you're just not calm and you're anticipating something that is not there. And physical, it's like super fast heartbeats, and sometimes you feel like you cannot breathe enough, and
Okay.
I think actually the other way around. After a session, I'm mostly relieved and happier rather than. I just go for. That's why I said that trust and communication is super important, and that's it. And if I trust the person, I would just go and try and push my limits until I say like, okay, this is something that I can do physically or mentally or whatever. But until that point, I'm usually up for like trying and not seeing it as something that I have to be afraid of or of pain or whatsoever. No, I don't. I don't relate it to any anxiety, at least.
Okay.
Nudity is one of the biggest forms to express freedom when it's not being sexualized. And I know that like having this session is, as I said, for me, is like super mental. So being naked for that, and I know that it's like not being sexualized, it's a session that we're having, I find it very empowering.
Yeah.
I think that being vulnerable is something else. Like it's exactly like you know that you're kind of dependent, let's say, from this other person. But that I wouldn't connect anyhow to nudity. Like I could be with clothes and still feel very vulnerable in a BDSM session. I feel like. So yeah, like with nudity, that is not really connected for me.